Well, you guys have heard some amazing info, but we can't leave here tonight and not share with you those moments that just give you chill bumps. Please watch our friend Deb and hear her transformation story.
My name is Deb Lopez, and I have been on quite the weight loss journey lately, and I really wanted to take the time today to tell you a little bit about it. So I grew up in a really dysfunctional family where there was sexual, mental, physical abuse, and it was not a fun life. But I poured myself into activities and running track and staying active with my friends, anything to keep me out of the house. Well, what happened is when I turned 18 and I went off to college, I no longer had that abuse staring me in the face, and I had control in a new way. And I decided, unfortunately, to turn my life into this awful binge of horrible eating and non-active, sedentary, you name it, it was awful. I got married really young at 20, and I had a child, and then I got divorced, and I got remarried, had 3 more babies. I continued my poor nutrition, my lack of exercise for 16 years. At the age of 36, I found myself at 225 pounds and a size 22 pair of pants. That did not feel awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that did not feel awesome. But I had accepted my role, right? I'm the fat girl. That's all right. I'm funny, I'm outgoing, and people like me, so it's all right. That's my new role. I'm the fat girl, and I'm okay with that. No, I wasn't okay with that. I wasn't okay with that. But I did have an amazing friend, Shyla Strong, and my coach, and she introduced me to the 21 Day Fix after a year and a half of asking me to be in challenge groups. I finally was ready. I was ready to change my life. And I was scared out of my ever-loving mind. But I wasn't scared for reasons of, oh, the workouts are going to be hard, or I'm not sure if I could do it. You know what I was scared of? I was scared of losing my identity. Because being the big girl, being the plus size funny chick, that's who I was. That was my identity. So if I lose that, then who am I? And I think it's a fear that a lot of women, especially plus size women, I think it's something that we deal with, but we don't talk about it. We don't talk about that identity crisis. But I was scared, but I held for it anyways. And I went in gusto. And my life has been forever changed. I went through the 21 Day Fix. I went through about 5 rounds successfully. I also did combat and PiYo and size and drank my Shakeology every day. And I am so happy and excited to say that not only am I no longer 225 pounds, I'm no longer a size 22. I'm no longer this trapped, sad soul in a body that just wasn't mine. I am now a size 12. I'm 182 pounds. I'm happy. I'm confident. I'm an amazing mom. My kids got their mom back. My husband got his wife back. And I got me back.
Wow. Every time it gets me, every time. And now, hear from our coach, Melissa, who I know paved the way for me, my coach, and many others.
My husband has always been a really hard worker, and so he always supported us a really nice lifestyle. But the cost of that was the fact that he worked probably 12 plus hours a day, 6 days a week.
All the money in the world isn't gonna make you happy if you don't have the time to invest or enjoy all that effort with your family.
I remember being, 10, 11 years old, laying in bed, waiting to hear the door open, just so I could run out and see him before I fell asleep.
It was really tough. I missed a lot.
And so I just started this business off because I had a passion for it. When income started to come in and I was like, hey, I can buy the groceries for the family. I can make my car payment. And then it got to the point that, that I was almost able to pay the mortgage. And it just kept going, and more lives were changed, and before I knew it, we were able to bring Mick home.
She spent more time on her computer and he spent less time at work, and then it kind of evened out to where he never went to work again.
It's cool seeing what she made it into.
We can finally understand what it's like to possibly build a legacy or leave it for your children.
You could just see in them what a change it was to have both parents home. Even if you just want the opportunity to be around really driven, fun people and be able to vacation in a bunch of really cool places, this is the business.
My friends always come over and they're like, it's weird, your parents make a decent amount of money and they're always home. They're like, shouldn't they have to go to work? Shouldn't they do something? I'm like, they do, they work all day, but they know when to turn it off.
I think this is the way we were created to live. Instead of getting up, putting on a monkey suit, getting in traffic.
Our parents are not really our parents. Sure, they support us in every way. They're more of our best friends. We do everything with them.
It's totally different having both parents at home. Still, all four of us are connected and closer than ever, I think.
The beautiful thing about this business is you are working on yourself. So even though you're building a business, the most important thing that you're doing at that moment is increasing and improving your own health.
A lot of times we just lose what day it is or time it is or whatever, and I think that's perfect to me.
If your why is big enough and you truly care about helping other people and you want to make your own life happy and healthy, it happens very quickly.